The Brazilian PCC, from prison football match to a $5 billion criminal empire, how a prison gang conquered an entire nation and might be coming for yours. Next, Chapter 1, The Massacre That Birthed a Monster. August 31st, 1993. Carniceira Prison, São Paulo. 100 toes. Inmates lie dead in a blood-soaked courtyard. Police bullets still echo off the walls, but while the world screamed police brutality, something far darker was being born in the smoke. In cell block 3, 8 survivors made a blood oath that would shake the Western Hemisphere. We will never again be slaughtered like animals. From now on, we rule the prisons, and then the streets. They called themselves the Primeiro Comando da Capital, PCC. What started as a prison self-defense pact just turned into the most feared criminal organization in the Americas, and you've probably never even heard their name. Until now. Chapter 2, The Football Game That Changed Everything. 1999. Taubaté Penitentiary, the most secure prison in Brazil. The guards allowed one luxury to keep the inmates calm, a weekly football match. But on that fateful Sunday, 2 rival gangs clashed on the pitch. Knives hidden in shin guards flashed. Within minutes, 14 men were hacked to death. The guards panicked. The state panicked, and in that chaos, a charismatic inmate named Marcola, real name Marcos Williams Camacho, stood on a bench and roared, "From today, there is only one command inside these walls." That football match wasn't a riot, it was a coronation. Chapter 3. The day São Paulo stood still, May 12, 2006. You wake up in the biggest city in South America, and the world has ended. Buses are burning, police stations are under sniper fire, 293 attacks in a single night. The PCC, still supposedly just a prison gang, had ordered simultaneous assaults from inside maximum security cells, using smuggled cell phones and coded messages hidden in Shakespeare books. 493 people died in 72 hours. The government begged for a truce, and the PCC replied with a single sentence that sent chills across the continent. We are not a gang, we are a parallel state. Chapter 4. The Invisible Empire. Fast forward to today. The PCC controls 70% of Brazil's cocaine routes to Europe. They run Bolivia's borders, Paraguay's rivers, and have franchised operations in 22 Brazilian states and 9 countries. Annual revenue? Conservative estimates, $4 or $6 billion. They have their own constitution, tax system, courts, and even a welfare program for members' families. They've infiltrated the police, the judiciary, and allegedly even Congress. And here's the scariest part. They almost never appear on camera. No face tattoos, no flashy chains. Their soldiers look like your Uber driver, your doorman, your kid's teacher. That's why they're untouchable. Chapter 5. The Global Tentacles, 2024. Portuguese police raid a quiet suburb outside Lisbon. They find 12 tons of cocaine hidden in frozen fish. The shipment? Stamped with the PCC trademark, the yin-yang symbol with PCC 1533, 2025. Dutch authorities seize a submarine built in the Amazon jungle, PCC engineers. They're not just in South America anymore. They're in your port and your supply chain. In the white powder cutting through European clubs right now, and intelligence agencies whisper the same terrifying question. What happens when the PCC decides prisons aren't enough and starts buying politicians in your country? Chapter 6. The Man Who Scares Presidents. Meet Marcola, the philosopher king of crime. From his isolation cell, he gives interviews quoting Machiavelli and Sun Tzu. When asked if the PCC is a criminal organization, he smiles and says, "We are the immune system of the poor. The state abandoned them, we didn't." He hasn't seen daylight in 20 years. Yet he runs a bigger economy than 90% of Brazilian companies. And in 2023, leaked audio revealed he's planning something called Operation Checkmate. No one knows what it is. But every intelligence agency in the Americas just went on high alert in old chapter, the question that should keep you awake. The Brazilian government admits it. They no longer fully control their own prisons, borders, or half their biggest city. A gang that started with 8 men in a blood-soaked cell block now has over 100,000 baptized members and millions more on payroll. So here's the real question. If the PCC could conquer the 5th largest country on Earth, what's stopping them from doing it to the rest of the world? If this story left your pulse racing and you want to dive deeper into the hidden empires running our planet right now, smash that like button and subscribe to Behind the Veil Truths, because the next upload will expose something even governments are terrified to talk about. And trust me, you're going to want to be here when we drop part 2, the day the PCC declared war on Europe. Turn on notifications. Because the truth isn't just out there. Sometimes it's already inside the walls. Subscribe to Behind the Veil Truths right now. The next empire might be closer than you think.